What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Trading with Easy the Oracle. This is going to be the recap video for June 2nd, 2026. All right, so one of the things I want to mention, right, is that we only trade the 9 a.m. Central Time candle, which is 30 minutes after the New York open candle. And usually what happens when the New York session opens, you get a good spike, whatever direction that it goes in. And then the 9 o'clock candle comes in, and it usually does a few things. It consolidates, or kind of manipulates, consolidates, it manipulates, maybe drop, maybe go up. So our plan of thought was, it's always been like this, but sometimes psychology kicks in and sometimes we kind of screw up. We always think about the first 15 minutes of the 9 o'clock candle. Let it do what it do, right? Whether it go up or down, consolidate, and then look at taking a position after 15 minutes. Well, we didn't do that today because we had one loss and we had one win. So let's talk about it. Let's go on the chart. Let's talk about the loss, right? Because look, you can't win them all, but it's something that you definitely have to consider when trading our style of trading. Okay, so let's talk about it. This is the chart. This is going to be a 5-minute chart. You got your 8:30 candle came in, went straight down. Okay, 8:30 candle came in, went straight down. The 8:35 candle went in, came in, went straight down. The 8:40 candle came in. This is how we formed our orb, the ORB. So it went down, but once it touched that, it retraced back up. So what it did was, after it retraced up, it went all the way up, and we had our orb formed right here. So this is the top of the orb, the bottom of the orb. We don't fiddle in the middle. So what we was looking for is waiting for the 9 a.m. candle. And as you can see, the 8:40 candle went up, the 8:45 candle went up, the 8:50 candle went up, and the 8:55 candle went up. So when it broke the orb right here, we was ready to take a trade, but we thought about it. Just wait for the 9 o'clock candle. Now the 9 o'clock candle came in. It was news, okay? And it did a huge spike all the way down. Right there, it did a huge spike all the way down, broke the orb, went in the middle of the orb, then it started going back up. Now, when you see a candle do something like this, you think about, wow, man, the buyers are pushing this market up. So what we did was, it was about 5 minutes after 9, and we decided to go down and take the trade. So we got in the trade super early, kind of breaking our rules a little bit, but we saw opportunity. And so what we did was, we got in the trade right at about 9:05. And then 9:05 to 9:10 candle went up. And when the 9:10 candle went up, it immediately, because we was only in the trade for like 5 minutes. And so the 9:15 candle came in and it started going down. And the 9:20 candle came in, and it spiked all the way down. And so by us getting in around here, it put us in immediate drawdown. So we thought, okay, we had our stop loss right at the orb, right? And the plane of thought for us was, okay, it broke out the orb, it closed outside the orb. The next candle came in, it came back again and retested the orb. So we had 2 retests of the orb. And since this was a 9 o'clock candle, this was our play. We thought, hey, let's go on and catch an early entry. We actually got a rough entry way at the top of up here of the zone. And so it went up a little bit, maybe 2 candles, and then it came straight down on us, and it stopped us out right here at the orb. So what it did next was, it went and retested the orb like a third time. As you can see, it came up, it retested the orb a third time. So what we thought was, okay, cool. It retested the orb. We already took 1 loss. Mind you, we take 1 to 3 trades a day. So after it came back in, the green candle came back in, and it went above the orb, right? And about time it got to maybe in this area right here, we took the long. And so we took the long and we rode the long all the way up here until the 10 o'clock candle, right? We try to stay in a little bit after the 10 o'clock candle, but as you know, when the new candle comes in, you get a pullback and stuff like that. So we were thinking, okay, this is going to be our take profit right at about 30,648. So when that 10 o'clock candle came in, it went up a little bit and then it started coming down. We wound up taking profit in this area. So we took the longs right at the orb and we rolled it all the way up to the top of the zone right here, matching up with this. And then the 10 o'clock candle came in, it started coming down. And then right now, as of me recording this video, it went above. And right now, it's consolidating in this area for the last hour or so. And it popped up a little bit up here. And now it's just in the consolidation zone right here. So it really ain't going anywhere right now. So that actually was the play of the day for us, right? So when we, in hindsight 2020, what we should have done, we should have waited until maybe coming back down to retest the orb. And this was the 9:30 candle. And look, we look at between the 9:15 and the 9:30 candle to come in to form its direction. So after we took the long here, we got stopped out right here, and we waited for again the retest of the orb, because we didn't want to take that huge drawdown in this area. And so at the retest the orb, we got back into the trade along again, and we rode it all the way up here for a nice profit. We gained back the losses and we made a profit in the process. So all in all, this was a green day, but it proves a point in our trading strategy journey that the 9 a.m. candle, which we've been trading for a while, is a candle that messes with your mind, especially if it's a news candle. And that's exactly what it did today. It messed with us a little bit. It came in, it went straight down. And once it came straight down, we looked at how it wicked back up, and we got in the trade for a long. We thinking that it was going to go all the way up to the daily high. It did hit the daily high. And now, since it hit the daily high, as of me recording this, it looks like it's going to tap the daily high again and maybe come down. Don't know if it's going to break the daily high, but that was not my concern. But yes, looking at it on the higher time frame, the 9 o'clock candle right here, long wick at the bottom, hit the weekly high, right? It wicked right below the weekly high, and it shot straight up. And we got in the trade round in this area. Matter of fact, our second trade was right in the area of the orb, and we took it all the way to the top up here. So it was nice trade from here to here. And then the 10 o'clock candle came in and it popped the daily high. And now we're looking at the 11 going into the 12 p.m. candle in a few minutes here as of me recording this, and look like we go tap that and maybe come down for a retracement here. But yeah, all in all, we took one loss, one win. We got back all our losses in the second trade, going back up. And on my Apex account, yes, I did very good on that one. I didn't take the first trade on my Apex account. I took the second trade on my Apex account. So I didn't take no losses on my Apex account. I took one trade on my Apex account, and as you can see, I got my Apex account here. So I wound up taking the trade at the bottom here at the orb on my Apex account, and I took it all the way up to here, the same spot where I got out on my top step. So yes, took the same trade on my Apex, copy trading them, and for a nice profit. But on my top step account, I took that loss, getting in the trade a little early. And so the moral of the story is, if you're going to trade the 9 a.m. Central Time candle, you definitely want to wait until maybe 15 minutes after, or maybe wait to the 9:30 candle to try to get into a trade. And we see this every day, but we got triggered after we saw the wick of that first 5-minute candle, and we decided to get in the trade, and we paid for it. And by us paying for it, it dropped on us, and we took a loss on it. All right, so that's going to be the recap for June 2nd. 2026. It's Tuesday, so we still got the rest of the week to trade. And so far this week we green, and it looking good. The accounts are green all the way across the board. So we're going to continue that streak. Join us on our live streams where we show our trades live here every day. This is Eric. See you guys on the next video. Peace.